Okay. TYC, first one in the room, and Dave Jeffries, hello. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. And Miss Cecilia, good to see you. Good to see you, Chilla D and Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you, Dan Lee. Good to see you, Myrna. Good to see you, Gail Cohen Frank out there in Tucson, Arizona. Good to see you, John Lore. Good to see you, Jack CC. Good to see you, Tamara, out there in the great state of Texas. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the room. How is everyone doing on this Sunday? Welcome to the show, everybody. Good to see you, Jennifer. Ran the 5K. Oh, that's awesome. Hope you had a great 5K, Jennifer. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Bangor, Maine. Not product placement. But as some of us know, yesterday's amazing video is currently blocked. So I will address that. And we're going to be on for exactly 1 hour. How much can we get through in just 1 hour? Well, we're going to find out right now. But it's a sunny Sunday here in New York. Nice sunny day outside. I'm not going outside. I'm tired from yesterday. It was a fun day. The streaming gods were good to us. And yeah, so we're very, very lucky. Good to see you there. Good to see you there, Fila Style. Welcome. It was an amazing day. Great coverage. And now, yes, Myrna asking the big question on here on the Mermaid Parade. What happened and why is the video blocked? Why is it? Good to see you, Nadine. Welcome. And I still have my voice. Luckily, it was an epic day yesterday. So here's why the video was blocked. As you know, first of all, we don't mute here. So we don't mute on this channel here. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. We don't mute on this channel and all that good stuff. Good to see you there, Ramona. Looking for the video, Esteban. Yeah, everyone's looking for the video. The video should be up in a little bit. Good to see you, Deb, out there in London. And good to see you, Lockload. Welcome. Good to see you there, RJ, out there in Colorado. There we go. So what happened and why is the video blocked? So there was a float playing. There were a few songs got us, not to the point where we muted. So there's a couple of criteria when it comes to how YouTube determines to block other people or not. And so basically what happened was when usually this is why I can't live stream inside the Eldorado auto scooter. When the music is it's good. When the music is really, really like clean and loud and basically the main the whole reason on why. Boy, okay. Hello, everybody. Anyway, it's very distracting. When the music comes through clear, when it comes through as the main thing that's happening, it will trigger the algorithm. And when it triggers the algorithm, then then there's two things that happen. One, the advertising goes on the video, but I get none of that advertising, which is fine. The advertising per click is not very big on my channel, at least now. But what does happen sometimes, especially when the music is clear and loud, that the video gets muted. So in the toughest case scenario, the video gets muted. And so hello, everybody. Everyone says hello to each other. That's very distracting. But I have like three chat streams going on right now, so I don't miss a comment. But yes. So the music was just loud enough for long enough duration in time that the video got muted and blocked worldwide. And what was the song? The song was Don't Rock the Boat. Because we were right in front of that PA speaker. We were directly in front of it. So That's why I can't live stream in the El Dorado. But when I do live stream in the El Dorado, then the video usually gets muted and blocked around the world. Good to see you, Vanessa. Good to see you, Tiffany. Welcome. But yes, that is the situation. So what's happening now? What's happening now? Okay. Esteban just stopped the conversation, so I'm just gonna. Okay. I guess this whole little graphic down here doesn't mean anything to Esteban. I mean, I guess I should just stop the live stream right now, right? I should just stop the live stream right now. I think Esteban wants me to stop the live stream. I think so. It's funny, Josh, right? You know, Dave, I think people are here just to hear themselves. It's getting to the point where it's pretty much meaningless if I tried to talk about anything. Anyway. Diana, I'm sorry too that you're not able to see yesterday's Mermaid Parade, but here's what's going on. The video is editing. It's in the process of deleting the song right now. So once that song is deleted, then once the song is deleted, then it will be public again. So the video is going to go public again. The video is going to go public again, and so we got to be patient because it takes some time. It takes some time. No, RJ, you know, live streamers have their own self-imposed rules. So it is what it is. Geared to merch and get some humor. Okay. YouTube got serious. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm talking about a copyright strike because I played Don't Rock the Boat. I would figure it would be Sister Sledge too, because we played more of that song, but Sister Sledge got... The algorithm picked it up, but I didn't get the block. It was Rock the Boat. It was Rock the Boat that made it blocked worldwide. But then again, Rock the Boat, again, we were directly in front of the PA speaker. And no. That version of the No Doubt song, that was a live version of it. So that was a live band playing that. That was a live band. So but yeah, I mean, again, I refuse to mute the video, and a lot of you have sent me everybody else's videos and why they're up, and I understand. I am very well aware that other people's videos are up. I'm well aware that what was it, 3 other people, probably I think more than that, live streamed the Mermaid Parade. Somebody made a video out of my live stream by recording his monitor, which is hilarious because you hear everything and it sounds like he's recording it on a monitor on his computer. And what else? Yeah, it was good, John. It was good. It was a good damn broadcast, but that's why it's blocked. We played Don't Rock the Boat for too long, and because we played it for too long, then the video got first demonetized, then blocked. Worldwide. It's a worldwide block. This is why I love to live stream inside of the El Dorado auto scooters. But the problem about that is that the music is too loud and it's too clear. When it's too clear and loud, YouTube automatically thinks that I'm playing it through. It's an algorithm. It's a computer. Yes, somebody recorded from their monitor, Josh. Yes, if you look up classic cars at Mermaid Parade, somebody videoed their monitor of my live stream, which is pretty funny. And it was live. So I think Nebul, John Lore, some of your avatars are in the video too. There's one guy on YouTube. He covers really popular hits. And of course, YouTube keeps taking the stuff. Yes, it's how it works. It's Tiffany. It's how the copyright system works. Yeah, exactly. Not going to request that show on the radio show, right, Deb? Yes. Happy Father's Day, Jean-Luc. I hope you and your father are having a great day. Ta-da! Yeah, and but yeah, so the fact that there were a lot of other people there, it was cool. Okay, so now what am I proud of documenting? If you watch the broadcast, especially from the beginning and especially at the end, for the people who really understand what the Mermaid Parade is, and for the people who couldn't make it, what I was doing, since I had unfeathered access, I was able to go everywhere. I was able to do what I want to do. I wanted to document the simple fact that at the 11th hour, and this is a happy news, at the 11th hour, 11:35 at night, the announcement was made that Dick Ziggin, one of the creators of the Coney Island Mermaid Parade, would be allowed to march. There's some weird things going on between Coney Island, USA and its former arts director, Dick Ziggin. At the 11th hour, actually I like to say 11:35, maybe 11:45, they got together. They were able to reach an amicable agreement, which is amazing. And for a lot of us who love Coney Island, USA, who love Dick Ziggin, it kind of felt like we were in the middle of a divorce. So for you guys who understood what the broadcast was and what was actually happening, was that we got to see a little bit of history, and we got to see a Dick march in the parade, and then more importantly, open the beach with Adam Reelman, who is the new creative director of Coney Island, USA. So that was really, really a special moment. And I am so happy and blessed and honored and just privileged to be there and witness that, because that was real Coney Island history, everybody. That's the Mermaid Parade is more than just staring at girls in pasties and body paint and all that stuff. It is really a cultural thing, and especially for the neighborhood, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, but for you guys who watched yesterday, especially the whole broadcast, right? You got the whole thing. We saw some history. We saw some real history. We had a front row seat to history, which was really great. And but yeah, does it trip the algorithm when we put up emojis? No. The algorithm thinks that there's bots watching, and yeah, that's a whole other thing, Mirren. Don't worry about that. Good to see you there, Darren. But yeah, it was an amazing moment. And good to see you, boss. So, yeah. So I'm really happy you got to see the whole parade and the beach ceremony, that is Mermaid Parade Day. Not the Mermaid Day Parade. It's Mermaid Parade. And then put a day after it if you want. I just call it the Mermaid Parade. But it was a fun moment. I'm very happy that I was able to catch that. And it's a clean broadcast. It's 2.5 hours. It's nice and clean. And I should have been on. What I'm realizing now is I should have been on a little bit longer. But yeah, I wanted to hang out with some friends. I watched some polar bears swim, watched their stuff. Oh my God, Roger Clark from Channel 1. He knows me. Roger Clark, if you're watching on the replay, thank you. Roger Clark and Greg Mocker. So Channel 1, Channel 11 right there. So Greg Mocker from Channel 11, Roger Clark from Channel 1. You guys actually know me, which is crazy. Because I watch Roger Clark in the morning, and I watch Greg Mocker in the evening. So there you go. Good to see you, Pizza Man. Esteban. Oh, McGee Hickey. That's right, Jennifer. We helped McGee Hickey. Good to see you, Karamax. Welcome. Good to see you, Robin. It was great. It was great. I'm glad you enjoyed. You're more than welcome, Nadine. Am I yellow? Good to see you, Travis. Did NY1 ask for? Well, actually, they got my footage. I give all my footage. I donate. I just give all my footage to Coney Island, USA, and then from Coney Island, USA, they distribute it out to all the different media outlets. So, but yeah, pencil subway art. It was exquisite. It was exquisite. Good to see you, Jerry. I'm glad you enjoyed. When does the new roller coaster and log flume and the ropes course open? Soon, Jean-Luc. Soon. You gotta have to stay tuned. But yes, Channel 1 asked for my footage. Well, actually, they got it from Channel 1. And hey, hold on one second. Esteban, it was great having you here on the show. And there we go. Esteban just wants to hear himself talk. Dude, go into Action Kid's stream and you could talk all you want on his. I'm just like, aw. Now, Josh, he's gone already, Josh. Josh, he's gone already. He's gone already. He has to watch Action Kid now. He's going to have to watch Action Kid. I should be surprised they know me. Well, no, I'm not Mr. New York, New York, but I am an urban legend. But you know, yeah, Roger Clark used some of my footage from the 2019 Mermaid Parade broadcast to talk about the day before. And then, of course, Greg Mocker gave me a ring. He has my phone number. And yeah, that's his punishment, exactly. But now, the big question, and the question I've been getting a lot also, is what the hell was I using? What's my current live stream ring and how it works? It's pretty simple, everybody. It was a pretty simple setup. That it's kind of funny how stuff works sometimes. Life, sometimes you can make some really good lemonade out of lemons. And so what happened in the past, 2019 Mermaid Parade, I had a $5,000 live stream rig called Live View Solo. And a Live View Solo, it merges multiple cell phone signals together and all that cool stuff. And it's able to basically enable me to broadcast without any kind of, you know, dips and drops. And we always have a good, strong signal. And so that was really cool. And but even on that Mermaid Parade 2019, and there was a lot more people there in 2019 than this year, I have to say. So the crowd wasn't as big as it was in previous years. But nonetheless, even with that $5,000 rig, it just you know, it crapped out a few times. But we did get a pretty decent, like 3-hour broadcast out of that back in 2019. I was trying to obtain one of them, kind of work with the company that I worked with back in 2019. That did not work for a whole myriad of reasons that I'm not going to go into. Basically, corporate changing, and it was all weird. So people gave me the runaround for about a week or two. Then I had to realize I had to build my own. I had a DIY. So then I looked into this application that some live streamers use, including Action Kid. He uses this live streaming software too, called Speedify. And Speedify, within software in my phone here, it basically merges a cell phone signal together for me using my Wi-Fi and my using a Wi-Fi and my data plan. Yes. How did that? You sure you went over a million times? How did the parade start? Well, the parade started back in 1982, so the parade's pretty old. But used this phone with Speedify on it. This is a Apple, what's this here? iPhone 12 Pro. And then this is connected to Verizon via the cellular. And then, and I'm charging it now, but I'll show it to you. This is my arch nemesis during a lot of times. If you ever if you ever hear me talk about pocket Wi-Fi, here's a pocket Wi-Fi. Good to see you, Stefan. Welcome. So this is a pocket Wi-Fi. It runs off of, this is a T-Mobile service. So Simple Mobile. And but Simple Mobile is basically T-Mobile. But we have some questions here. So let's get back to the questions here. Good to see you, Esteban. Welcome. You was a young kid when the parade started. Awesome. Yeah, I was also a very young child when the parade started. So how expensive is the device? So this device cost me $50. And it's mine. It's called a Moxie. A little Moxie box here. I bought it at Best Buy for $50. And then I got basically a prepaid cellular plan for this thing. And this thing with Verizon worked like a charm. It was amazing. But good to see you cook. Coffee with Thomas. Hello, welcome. What was my favorite part of the Coney Island Mermaid Parade yesterday? The whole thing, but Dig Ziggin, the reconciliation between Dig Ziggin and Coney Island, USA was good, Nikki. That was the main reason why I was happy I was able to broadcast that. Good to see you, Stuart. Okay, wow, everyone. John Luke Malentino was born on October 5th, 1982 at 3 o'clock. You don't think anyone? No. Once it goes public again, I highly recommend watching it again, Robin. Yes, watch it again. I was amazed by how good the quality of the video was. The quality of the video was amazing yesterday with my microphone setup, which didn't crap out on us. So I think we have a new setup when we get into crazy internet spots. So yeah, I'm very happy that I get to keep this device. So this is mine, and I only got to put $50 in at a time for it. So good to see you there, Pat. Welcome. Pat, the video is fantastic. It's going to go back up. Good to see you, Shar. But yeah, this thing is great. So using this with Speedify, and I got to say, Speedify is a fantastic app, and they're really good at telling me my performance, and if there's a dropout, they send me an email. And so thank you, Speedify, and the simple mobile device here for definitely helping me out yesterday. But good to see you there, Nash. I am not a celebrity, Nash. I am not a celebrity. Good to see you, Sally Sifico. Welcome. You like the staff kept it moving when it. Oh, that's the whole thing about the parade, Robin. We got to keep the parade moving at all times. This chat has become a major glitch in the Matrix. Has it really? But anyway, yes. So pocket Wi, and this is my arch nemesis. This is a pocket Wi-Fi. I can enable. I think this could have up to 10 devices running off it. It uses 4G. I think that was another trick that a lot of people have new phones and they're on the 5G network as opposed to the 4G network. It didn't seem too congested, but so this is on 4G. The phone runs with 5G and 4G. So it was Raw the Tiger. It was amazing. I can't wait till the video becomes public again. The video will be public again, maybe even within this hour. So it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. And I'm very happy about it. I'm very, very happy about it. I'm happy how it came out. And now I know for the hot dog eating contest, I will have a really good, strong signal because I'm basically not going to move and everything. So a question is, when did I start live? When did live streaming start? It's really exploding now. So here's the deal, Robin. You're looking at, and I know some people don't like me saying this or people don't believe me. My replays if you look at my replays, you'll understand. I'm literally one of the first people to live stream here in New York. There was only about 6 other people live streaming here in New York at the time, maybe more. Not too many more, though. I mean, you want to talk about tri-state area, maybe like 20 or so people who used to live stream on a regular basis on an app called Periscope, all the way back in 2015. So what is the Mermaid Parade known for? Stuart, the Mermaid Parade is the largest art parade in the United States. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I appreciate those kind words. You watch it again, so you miss so much moderating. Yeah, I know we had a few weird comments in there that you guys really did a good job getting rid of. But so live streaming started about 7 years ago. Live streaming existed before that, but Periscope enabled you to live stream on your phone, and that was the big deal. It made it very easy to live stream. So, and I was one of the first people to do it here in New York. But of course, my internet claim to fame, which you could see here on YouTube, you could even see here on YouTube, you could see live streams from Periscope where I ride the Cyclone. And that was my internet claim to fame. I would ride the Cyclone endlessly. And of course, the record, which I think we lost that video, or there might be another video. It was 10 times on the Cyclone, around and around again. So over time, and I was literally one of the first people to live stream on the here in New York, and yeah, to do it from a helicopter, all that crap. I was one of the first people to live stream here on YouTube. I was admitted about 2 weeks before the general public was. So when people say that I'm copying Action Kid, technically, I started live streaming before Action Kid did, because I did. Action Kid did a lot of pre-recorded videos though during that, up to that time. So he's been doing his walking videos for quite some time. But now people think live streaming is merely walking, and because I've seen some amazing things done on Periscope and on other live streaming apps that don't exist anymore. So, but people are doing cool stuff here on YouTube also. And we have a long paragraph here, so let's get through all the questions once again. Let's look at the chat here. Yeah, the beginning of the parade, Diana, is really great. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Norman is one of the originals, Nash. Norman, the great Norman Blake, is one of the originals. He's been to every single mermaid parade for the last since the 90s. So Norm is a Coney Island and Brooklyn institution. He has a long history of photography, NHRA, NASCAR. I mean, he has a crazy history of photography there. What are the odds of Joey Chestnut? So the odds on Joey Chestnut, I do not know yet. But Matt Stoney, I watch him on YouTube. I don't know. Matt Stoney's going to give him a run for his money. It was an awesome parade. I got a lot of footage of the new ropes course. Okay, yeah. No, they lived the coaster in the locked room last night, John. So the moderators do rock. Do I have a favorite standout costume or float? Well, if I were a judge, I would probably. Kate Dale's float with the little bird on the front was pretty cool. But Kate Dale always makes an amazing float. But there were a couple of sea monsters there that were pretty cool. But you gotta love content, baby. Yes, you do. But good to see you there. Photos from around New York. Good to see Activity 79. Good to see you, MK. You want to ask me a few questions? Ask me a few questions. Get them out of the way now. Because I'm only going to be on for an hour. Or actually, now it's 24 minutes. This is why we're here. This is why I'm sitting in front of the computer. To do anything, you have to have money for computer software. No, you know what, Tiffany? I am broadcasting right now off of a Chromebook that cost me $250. So everything you see here is off of a Chromebook. I mean, the only thing extra is this trackball that I have here. And I use that for my computer, which my computer I only spent $1,800 on. You don't need a lot of money. This was $1,200 for the iPhone. The iPhone and data are the most expensive things that I have. The microphone setup is pretty expensive, but one of you guys donated that to me. That's $300. And the gimbal is like $150. So you don't need that much money to do that, to do live streams. When will the construction in Central Park, Harlemere be complete? That's going to be a while. Photos. That's going to be a while. I think 2 years on that one, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't take my tours up to the Harlemere anyway. But it's going to be about 2 years. I could be wrong, though. In regards to the VPN, I do use a VPN. And so here's how it works again. We were just talking about this, but we'll talk about this one more time. So my current live stream, how does it work? So basically right now my live streams are pretty simple and as everyone just goes off here. Okay. So let me just try to keep these questions in a row here. So what I use here is an iPhone. This iPhone is connected to Verizon via the cellular plan. And now I have, which I just plugged in, I have a pocket Wi-Fi device right here. This pocket Wi-Fi device, little Moxie box here, cost me $50, and just $50 for this thing. Service was another $50, and so this gives me, for $50, it costs around I think it's almost $60, whatever. It's nothing. Basically, if you monitor your usage on this thing will. I think I barely went through half of the data on this device here, so I could use this for future events. But now this connects via the Wi-Fi to the phone, and then there's an app called Speedify, and Speedify is a virtual private network that merges cell phone signals depending on how they're connected to the device that you're live streaming from. And in this case, it utilizes the cellular and the Wi-Fi antennas. If I had something tethered in, I could have a third internet connection coming through the Thunder port here, the Lightning port here. So yeah, so I basically, as many antennas as you have, if you're able to bring in more internet providers. Here in New York, we only have 3. So in most places, you only have 3. You have T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. You merge that all together in Speedify, and then what Speedify does is it basically doles out the information, and basically whatever it's a stronger signal, or if both networks are having an issue, it could divide it. And basically I stream a little bit on there, stream a little bit in there, it goes out. Speedify puts it back together in their home and then gives it to you guys. And what's really great is that the app works in real time. And it basically, while I start, I'll get a little prompt that says it's enhancing my YouTube and my YouTube output, and then it works. And we didn't drop out. We almost dropped out once when I got to the side of the street where there were more people that were closely together. When people are in big crowds like that, then the service tends to fail. So you want to try to get out away from people, or have people spread out more. And so basically we lost half the signal when we got close, and we never lost the signal, which was great. I didn't get that little indicator that says that I'm in a bad cell phone area. So that never happened. So we never lost anything. And well, we have a lot of questions coming in here. So let's go through these questions here. It's really strange about the copyright, as 2 videos with the guitarist who wrote the songs from the band didn't own the rights to them. That's good to know, Darren. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yes, subway map for art. Yes. Good to see you, Jack. Welcome. 4G does rule. How did I find the energy for the parade after doing the Botanical Gardens? Robin, I'm an active person. Regarding the VPN, if I use, yes, the internet providers yesterday were T-Mobile and Verizon. You're more than welcome, Nash. It was an epic event. What's the next Coney Island event? Next Coney Island event is Fireworks Friday. There you go, Tiffany. Yes, it's not expensive to live stream. No. Good to see you, Will. Welcome. You use a VPN to watch international TV shows. That's what most people use VPNs for. Yeah. Any major events? The hot dog eating contest on July 4th will be the big main event. Can you use the VPN with your MacBook Air? Yes. Yes, you can, Mo. Speedify is available on laptops and stuff like that. And it's not that expensive. It's $14 a month. So it's not too bad. Too stoned to understand. John Lore, I had to get stoned to understand this. What? I don't know. Get drunk. I don't know. Yes, it seamlessly reconnects and then it merges the two. Good to see you, Joshua Johnson. Well, that's intriguing and encouraging. Okay. But can you use non-New York City service from your town? Roaming, yes. I mean, I could use my device I have right now. I could travel all across the country and Canada with my current setup. Yes, you can use this with your MacBook Air. Native New Yorker. Thank you so much, Roar the Tiger. Good to see Alina. Fireworks Friday is going to be nice. Happy Father's Day, Darlene. How was the fun after the parade? The Mermaid Bowl was crazy. The Mermaid Parade Bowl was crazy. There was a very quick spattering of the winners of the ball. It happened so fast. And plus, it was a lot of people in there. It was really, really loud, and it wouldn't be conducive to a good live stream. And plus, I was dead tired. But I want to thank the Coney Island Brewery for taking care of me after the parade, for me and my wife. So we were in there, and that was great. And yeah, we calmed down after that. But good to see you, Lena. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you there. Konnichiwa. You're already late if you already covered this, but my relative texted me looking for the event. Yes, what happened to it? So what happened to the event was that we got a copyright block. And basically we played the song Don't Rock the Boat a little bit too long directly in front of a PA speaker. And because of that, the video got blocked worldwide. And so then after that, right now, YouTube is in the process of deleting that song. Not the video. The video is going to go mute for the song duration. But once that's done, then the video will be able to be public again. So hang on in there. The video is going to be made public, hopefully by the end of today. Did I celebrate last night? Yes, I did. That is so YouTube. Yes, it is. Did I get to talk to Dr. Chotsky? Yes, I did, actually. I actually got to meet Dr. Chotsky and his daughters. So, yeah, after I ended the live stream, I had a few words for him, and he was very, very kind, very generous, and really great guy. And I'm just so happy that he participated in everything. having Dr. Dave and Dick Ziggin to cut the ribbon for the beach, for the opening of the beach for the summer season 2022, really did mean a lot. And it meant, again, for me, the highlight of yesterday's broadcast was to be able to show you guys at home what it was like. And you guys saw the parade. You were in the parade, and we got to see the opening of the beach. So I think that was the best part, that you guys get to see that. And to have Dr. Dave, Dick Ziggin, Adam Reelman open up the beach like that, that was like, it was historic. It was like a big relief. There was a woman with, she had she was dressed up as the Statue of Liberty, and on her tablet it says New York is back. And I thought that just meant the world to me. So there was so much stuff that I saw that you guys couldn't see because the camera could only show so much. It was so much going on. You got a lot of cleaning to do. I just moved here, so I barely have everything you see here. It's like all my little world right now. I have some Coney Island artwork right here from Sarah Beechin and Erin, and got some posters over here. And these are me and my wife's helmets when we go on our little scooter rides. Why does YouTube have such big hangups about copyrights? Ronald, it is what it is. People like to play copyright music. So because they play copyright music, there's copyright law. And YouTube doesn't want to get involved with that because YouTube has real sponsors. So YouTube has real sponsors and all this. Oh, my God. New Year's is going to be great, Will. New Year's is going to be fabulous. Hopefully, we'll have our fireworks on the boardwalk once again because obviously I'm not going to go to Times Square. But... Any thoughts on the new subway map? It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring looking. And this is not the new subway map. This is not the new subway map. This is an old. This is I think 2019 subway map right here. But hopefully we have fireworks in Coney Island on New Year's. So, but 4th of July weekend we're gonna have fireworks on Fireworks Friday, and then 4th of July is on a Monday. So 2 fireworks. So on 4th of July, we're going to have the hot dog eating contest, and we're going to have fireworks. You're sick of Times Square. A lot of people who watch me are sick of Times Square. A lot of people who find my videos tend to be sick of Times Square. And then I get the question, probably one of the most asked questions is, why do other people do Times Square so much? People watch it. So that's my only answer to that. I'm going to try to stay humble. Will I ever do a stream? Pizza Man, we were in Jersey City the other day. You don't remember? We were in Jersey City the other day checking out Reclining Liberty. And then we got lost, and I found Zeppelin parking. So you watch the Fireworks Friday. You watch 4th of July fireworks every 4th of July in where you live. Awesome. Why did I move into a building that people are in a lot? What? Did I move in? No, Rhonda. No, I did not. I'm still living in a house here in Coney Island, which is fine. Who won Best Floater Group? Sunshine, I do not know. I was getting a beer. When that happened. It happened so fast. Adam Reelman went outside. He named a bunch of winners. I think the best float was that big garbage sea monster thingy that was rolling around. I think that won Best Float because the guy was there who won that award. And then he was really drunk, so he fell over in front of the band. It was a band playing, and he fell over backwards, and it was crazy. I had to go home. I basically waited about 90 minutes at the after party at the Mermaid Ball to just kind of wait for Coney to kind of calm down, and then call an Uber and go home. So it was amazing, Diana. Absolutely. Yeah, you missed it, Pizza Man. You got to watch the replay, Pizza Man. Got to watch the replay. But it was wild. It was wild in the brewery. Too wild to live stream because it was just so many people talking. And what I was hoping for, that there was going to be a little bit of room to show people's costumes, and there was not. It was very tight, confined space. So unfortunately, it was a little bit. I wanted to show off people. That was my whole idea, was to show off people, and that did not work. Going to record my laugh, okay. Yeah, Atlantic Avenue. Yeah, I'm on the other side of that, Nash. I'm on the other side of that. So, yeah, Seagate's really nice. It's super, super quiet out here, and I love it. It's kind of better than Bay Ridge, but So sunshine, yes. Sunshine after the rain, yes. It is a great experience to go to. What Zito, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate that. It was a really good live stream yesterday. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, well, we'll do that. We'll do that again. We will do that again next year. So we'll be there and we'll be official. We'll be here it is. I'll show you my this is what enabled me to do what to do. Besides my beads that I caught the beads. The wind blowing was great for some of the costumes, Jack. So here are the beads. Here are my beads that I got. And then this is my yay. Here's my little pass. So staff, which technically I am now. I'm on their payroll. So but that enabled me to do everything and plus stay with the main organizers and the main people who ran the parade. So that was the big deal. Never saw the lighthouse. You know, Nash, I saw the lighthouse. I know the person who used to live in the lighthouse, and we're trying to organize like to try to live stream inside of the Coney Island lighthouse. So stay tuned for that one. But I've been working on that one for a while. Some of the people here in Seagate are weird. Yes, they did. If I was in this building during Hurricane Sandy, they would have been 5 feet of water downstairs. So no hurricanes, no hurricanes. Please, for the love of God, no hurricanes. I really like it here. I really like it here. It's so quiet. And plus, because of you channel members, so this is direct thanks to the channel members, I have a little bit more discretional income to spend. So who knows? I may be able to keep 2 homes, which I think I will be able to if I keep this YouTube nonsense going. No bad weather. Please, for the love of God, no storms. Hurricanes are the worst. Yes, they are. They're 5 feet of water in the first floor of the house here. Not good. Not good. But I could always move back to Bay Ridge. I could always move back to Bay Ridge because it's there and it's mine. But has anyone seen Mardi Gras made in China? They show you where they make these beads. Lived through enough of them, I could imagine. Yeah, 5 feet of water, Diana. 5 feet of water. Better than 9 foot. Yes, absolutely there, Robin. Better than 9 feet 5 inches. That's really scary. But it was rough here. It was very rough here. I wasn't living here at the time, but it was rough. It was rough. There you go, my beads, everyone. Mardi Gras made in China. It's a weird movie. Yeah. So that is yes, this is why I'm doing this video right now, is to just kind of chat with y'all and get y'all up to speed with why is the video not on, because I got quite a few emails, and no need to send me other people's videos because I know other people were there and all that stuff, and as long as nobody, everyone stayed to their, everyone had good live stream etiquette yesterday, so that was nice. Everyone kind of picked their own little spot, which was nice. So you going to Florida in 5 days, Stuart? Congratulations. Enjoy. Yeah, everyone had really good etiquette yesterday. Nobody got in anyone's way or anything like that. But I wanted to tell you about that. So, Nash, I heard about that place. I have heard about that place. I have heard about this place that makes lamb patties and sausage and all that stuff. I heard about that place. Who cares about the others? Well, I mean, a lot of people obviously care about the others. So everyone's been sending me everyone's videos like, why is this person's videos up and not these? And it's, that this is why I'm on now. New York Mardi Gras is the Mermaid Parade. Well, so we used to have a Mardi Gras here in Coney Island right through the 1950s. So we had one back in the day. So radio show, I don't know, next rainy day we'll have a radio show. Maybe the next rainy day here in New York. Did I ever visit Floyd Bennett Field? Yes, I have. I have visited on the, well, what? a group you belong to had access to it, including the underground tunnel. Where it wasn't the underground. No, Roar the Tiger. The underground tunnel wouldn't be haunted. Do I plan live streaming for the rest of my life? I hope not. Maybe. You never know. Ronald, you never know until you try it, how you feel about live streaming, whether you're going to do it for the rest of your life. Roar the Tiger, the underground tunnels, I've actually been in those. They're access ways. So you have the airline terminal. Why are we talking about Floyd Bennett Field all of a sudden? You have the airline terminal, and then there's an access tunnel that takes you underneath the aircraft, and then there's a little stairway that pops out of the ground, and then you go up that stairway to your aircraft, so you don't feel the propeller wash of the aircraft. And so those tunnels are not haunted. And I tried to live stream out in Floyd Bennett Field a few times. It's very hard to get a good cell phone signal out there because it's such an open space with very few cell towers. Now the random questions are coming in now, ladies and gentlemen. So do I remember Puppy City? Yes, I do. I remember the store and the shop and the commercial. The commercial that was on Channel 5 all the time. Was Sandy the reason Under the Boardwalk was filled in? No, the Under the Boardwalk here in Coney Island was filled in after the blizzard of '96. So around 1997, they filled the boardwalk up with sand, and that was the Army Corps of Engineers did that. But 1997. Let's have a fireside chat. That's what we're doing right now. Good to see you. Where the ticket official was? Yes, the ticket office was. Yes. Well, again, you have the terminal. Why are we talking about Floyd Bennett Field? We have the terminal, and then the terminal has access ways underneath. I think there's 8 of them, and you go underneath the ramp for the aircraft, as it's called, and you go underneath, and then there's a little stairway that pops out of the ground. So, and I've been inside one of those, and it's not haunted because I walked through. I didn't feel anything weird in there. This is my tour guide test, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is my tour guide test, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I love when people ask me, where's Alcatraz on the tour? I've had that question asked to me a few times. Where is Alcatraz? And I got to say, in San Francisco. Good to see you, Doc Who. It was your birthday yesterday. Just woke up because you still have blood alcohol in your system. Oh, awesome. As the official MC, I appreciate that. One question. When is the next parade? The next parade is next year. It's going to be during the summer solstice. So the Saturday closest to the summer solstice. So it's usually the second Saturday in June is Mermaid Parade. That will be the next parade. But the next big event in Coney Island will be the hot dog eating contest, and that will be it's coming back to the corner of Surf and Stillwell. That means I have an exclusive spot to live stream that from. It's not going to be in the stadium again, so nobody could stream snipe me inside of a stadium. And actually, this place where I'm going to be live streaming from, you can't stream snipe me because it's kind of like a police station. Yes, there's a lot of summer concerts going on at the Coney Island Amphitheater. Check out the Coney Island Amphitheater's website for that. There's a lot of concerts going on. I don't know the full line. I really don't know any of the lineup just yet. You remember that last year? That wasn't cool. People sitting directly in front of me to live stream is a little annoying. But it is what it is. At least I didn't have to delete any or edit any live streams and post. and hide the live chat too. Hide the live chat. If a live stream goes up, the live chat stays on it, and I don't edit it. The only way I edit it is if I have copyright music and it makes the video blocked. So then I mute the song, but I keep the video up, and anyway. I've never had to do that. I never had to because I was doing some nefarious BS. Delete. Stewart, why Stewart? Seriously, Stewart, Kuran Stewart. You've been watching me since Periscope, right? Is that like a trollish question? What kind of question is that? I literally just talked about that. Let me explain again. Let's explain again. See, when you do a live stream, everyone, if there's one thing, if repeating stuff over and over again is a pet peeve of yours, do not start live streaming, because if you want to try to keep a kind of informed, smart narrative, you're going to be repeating yourself a lot. So let's answer Karan Stewart's question, which is, have I ever been on a roller coaster? One of my internet claims of fame was that I got to ride the Coney Island Cyclone over and over and over again. And yeah, so I used to do live streams on the Coney Island Cyclone. That's how that's how people found me. That's how actually some programmers or some engineers here at YouTube found me. And that's how they squeaked me into the mobile live stream 2 weeks ahead of everyone else. So they wanted to learn the latency, and the latency is how quick I could answer these questions and how quick I see them. I'm really good at catching them. So there you go. Do I ride a roller coaster? There is a playlist here on this YouTube channel, and it's called Ride the Cyclone, and it's over 3 hours of live streams from Periscope here on you and some here from you on YouTube, and you can check that out. And my question is, have I ever rode a roller coaster? The answer is yes. And actually, when was it? A week ago? Didn't we ride the Phoenix the other day? Are you paying attention to the videos? Are you just like, you just want to talk, right? I think that's what it really comes down to, because I answer the comments. I'm starting to realize now that people just ask stuff because I'm going to just answer them back, really. And you see, like, there's great comment right there. Yes, they're having a graduation ceremony. They have a few graduation ceremonies there, Stuart. They have a few graduations there ceremonies. Just want to hear yourself talk. Good to see you, Annie Jean. Welcome. There's the Coney Island Theater's lineup right there. Do I schedule my tours, or is it done through an agency? I work for two companies here in New York City. One that's kind of like a private family company, and then a second one that's like a bigger kind of company with stores and stuff. And unfortunately, I can't talk about the companies that I work for because people like to contact the companies that I work for and then say that I'm a pedophile and stuff like that. So yeah, so I can no longer say who I work for anymore, because people tend to find out where they want to find out how where I work and all that stuff, and that's not cool. But what I will tell you is that I work for two different companies. We plan out my schedule at the beginning or the end of the previous month. So right now I'm figuring out my schedule for July, and whatever extra days I have, some of those extra days I'll work in the Coney Island Museum whenever they need people. And so that's how that works. But I do work with two different companies. Let's get back to some more random questions here. Your family is coming to visit you in Seagate, and you would say that you live far out in sea. You waiting for the little people on boats to take you to Valhalla? Am I? You're waiting, or are you waiting for people to take me on boats to Valhalla? I don't know. The cyclone is very bumpy. I kid you not, some folks in your group would see a woman with a child standing in front of the ticket office. Oh, okay. Okay, Rotor Tiger, yeah. We're going back to Floyd Bennett Field now again. Okay. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate that. Crass people everywhere there, Susan. Crass people everywhere. It is what it is. It is what it is. But unfortunately, I can no longer. If you watch my Instagram, you could figure out one of the companies I work for. But there's another company that I work for that I strictly do walking tours for. So, and I usually do walking tours up in Central Park, and I cover everything. Some tours are about the statues, some tours are about the actual park and the topography, some tours are about what was it like before the park. So there's a few different tours of Central Park that I actually lead that get a lot more in depth. What you see here on YouTube is a kind of a Cliff Notes version of all that stuff. So yeah, what made me want to become a tour guide? It's a kind of a funny story, Cliff. I know a lot of history about Coney Island, and yeah, it was September 11th. September 11th made me rethink my whole life, and because of September 11th and having to work in a fairly toxic and dangerous environment, the company that I work for moved over to Jersey City back in 2003, and I did not want to take a commute into Jersey City. And in that same year, 2003, there was a program called the New York City Greeter Program. So I signed up for that around the same time because I was in the middle of changing jobs, and yeah, so I became a tour guide in 2003. I started giving walking tours here in Coney Island. and as a part-time thing, But because of doing that, I met people and I became part of the community by taking photos and stuff like that. So I've been doing sunsets here in Coney Island since 2007. I've been doing I have a lot of sunset footage from video, well, not necessarily video, but a lot of photography. I used to do a lot of photography, not so much anymore, but I used to do a lot of photography. You're more than welcome for my patience. Your family, through all they had to go through to get into Seagate, was troublesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate that, Felix. Thank you so much. It was a good live stream. It was a good live stream yesterday. But yeah, I became a tour guide because I want to do nothing and get paid for it. And plus, I know a lot of stuff. I have a loud voice. I know how to project my voice. I don't like using speakers. I like small, intimate groups. Narrating life. If you know, when you watch the live streams and we walk around and stuff like that, you realize that we kind of narrate life and everything. So that's the fun part. That's the fun part. And it makes it fun for you guys. So it's part radio, part visuals. Oh, you're more than welcome there, Diana. Do I have a favorite location to live stream? Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. Coney Island comes in a close second, but Coney Island's like Fireworks Fridays are great. But Coney Island could get a little boring too because there's only so much going on down here. But Brooklyn Bridge, there's always something going on. So Brooklyn Bridge is like my Times Square. And the New York Times once did call the Brooklyn Bridge Times Square in the sky. So if anyone remembers that article from, I think, 2013 or something like that, there was an article about that. Good to see you, Audrey. Finally get to see me. Audrey, I have lots of replays where this is episode 7 of Dutch Ma's Headroom. And if you're new to the channel, there's lots of replays with my face on it. So, okay. Why is that so important? So one big question I have for you guys is, why is it so important that I have so many moderators? And why do people need to see my face? Is it because they want to ask me if I'm Spanish or not? This is what I'm really been wondering as of late. I mean, and I get people saying, why don't you show your face? And I'm like, I show my face all the time. I mean, if we go back to when I first started live streaming, I didn't show my face until about 5 months into it. When I started getting a tiny little audience, I started finally showing my face. But before that, I used to never show my face. You know? Yeah, I want to know those answers too, John. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Everyone always has to ask, show your face, and am I from here? And am I Spanish? And what else? There's so many dumb questions. Do I remember the Catskills on Broadway? Do I remember when Catskills on Broadway brought to the Coney Island stage? So they still do shows here, but not Broadway shows. They still do shows here, but not Broadway shows. Having a lot of mods is important, especially now. Yeah, Deb. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. Just enjoy the live stream. But Toronto, nobody wants to enjoy the live stream if I'm answering everything. They want me to constantly address nonsense that's in their heads. Seeing a streamer's face is never an issue for you personally. Yeah, I know. I don't know why people. I think it's the voice too. Is there a way to see a replay or something happened? So the video got copyright. Got a copyright. It got blocked. But the video is in the process of the copyrighted song to be muted, and it will be public again. So you will be able to see yesterday's video. I don't know when. All of a sudden, people want to direct the streamer on how to stream. No, Pencil Subway Art. First of all, Pencil Subway Art, thank you for being a member of the channel. And second of all, people have directed live streams since live streaming began. Very early on in my live streaming career, when I first started, people would always, first of all, people ask, the time is the number one question. The time. What time is it there? That has to be a really annoying question, because it's the number one asked question, right? So what time is it? And then, of course, the second question is, where are you? Now, early on, especially on Periscope, there was no like location thing. So you really couldn't know unless a person typed it into their description that where they were. But now, I make it a point to literally describe exactly what we're going to do on the damn live stream, and it never works. Also, I think people ask these questions because they want to hear me literally just answer them. People care more about the one-on-one conversation, and they don't understand that it's a one-to-many conversation, and so they just want to hear me answer them. People need attention and feedback. So you don't care whether people show their face on live streams? Yeah, no, people don't. Knowledgeable people who don't give a shit don't. But and that's the other thing. Don't leave a comment saying that if I curse too much, then you're not going to watch. I may curse. I don't like censoring myself. Don't direct the live stream, please. Don't direct the live stream, because I have everything planned out to try to entertain you guys. And also, I am not here to please everyone. I am not everyone's friend. Also, don't think because one person live streams and I live stream that we're both friends. That is definitely not the case. I made that mistake a long time ago, that you cannot be friends with people simply based on the fact that they live stream. That is like the worst thing you could ever do. Yeah. If you had $1, yeah, you'll be a billionaire there, Cliff. You'll be a billionaire. I do put up with a lot on my live streaming, but yeah, I got to keep true to myself and my style to myself there, Pencil Subway Yard. Yes, I do. You love Coney Island. Used to see pictures of your grandma, your friends on the beach, wearing those aristocratic bathing clothes. Yes, indeed, Nash. Good to see you, Nirvana fan. Welcome. You missed a lot of recent streams. Look forward to the summer. Summer's coming. The summer's here. Summer is here. The summer's here. Me, myself, and mine. That's right. That's right. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, again, I think people ask me a lot of these dumb questions half of the time because they watch other people's live streams and they don't get an answer. So I think part of that is my own doing, because I try to answer all the comments in real time, not try to miss them. When it gets really crazy and we're in the proper environment, I sound like a racetrack horse announcer, and it gets a lot of fun. And some people get it, and some people just want to troll, or not necessarily troll, but get attention, like focus it on themselves. And that's another big thing. Like, this is why I kind of, a lot of people are turned off. We do have fun with the dumb thought. We do have fun with the dumb questions, absolutely. But it's the whole like using the chat as a chat. To talk to other people. If that's the case, if that's where the live stream chat is going to go, I might as well just shut it off. That's why I have a Discord server now. That's why it's called the Forever Chat, because there you could talk to all the other viewers, and just it never ends. And but some people tend to use the chat as a chat, and it's literally it's to be honest, it's a little annoying because you have a whole people spam in there, and it gets to be much, and it's a distraction. I'm trying to tell you guys what's going on, and there's a whole internal discussion happening about stuff. And I hate to say this, guys, but the live stream is not about you and what's going on in your life. It's about what I'm showing to you guys as the audience. It sucks that if you're sick home in bed, it's one thing to say, it's one thing to say that, thank you for the live stream. I'm sick in bed, and this is a nice distraction. That's fine. That's fine. But to just come out and just say, like, the other day, somebody came in and said, I have COVID, and then said, bye, everybody. Those were his 2 comments. And it's like, okay, I mean, I'm sorry you have COVID, but, try not to bring down the audience, too. It's like a bummer kind of comment there. It's like, and it's sad. I hope you feel better. But if you ask a question, it'll be relevant to what you see, but you haven't needed it yet. Well, that's what the chat is for, Zito. I'll see you later, Roar the Tiger. So yeah, it becomes a little, and I noticed that on other people's live streams. I mean, Foss is really good out in London about keeping his live stream chat relevant. But some other people, I know right now Ariel, the Urban, is having a little bit of an issue with people just kind of just chatting amongst themselves. And some people, again, some people have come to me and be upset that there's like a chat bot now that says stay relevant. Some people don't like that. And those people supposedly don't watch me anymore, which I don't believe. But yeah, it's kind of annoying when people just use it for their own, like it's their time. And it's like, I might as well be an AOL chat room. I'm clearly background to those people. Like that's the other thing. I'm like the live stream becomes just background for people. And that's where it gets a little annoying because I want to have it's all about that. It's all about that, trying to make everyone feel welcome. Stuff to do. You upvoted, awesome. You get that Zito, yeah, right. You with me with that one there, John? Yeah, it gets a little nuts when people just kind of take over the chat and start talking about like I got new wallpaper in my kitchen, and when I see that and I'm walking around outside, it gets really, really, really distracting. Just being nostalgic. You was just being nostalgic when you're going back to start periscoping and when I started scoping, absolutely there, Mo. Yes. His streams, Ariel streams are fantastic. Exactly. Just watch and learn. You're more than welcome, Jerry. What annoys me is when people encourage others to live stream to type letters in the chat. Yeah, types F's in the chat, guys. Yeah, that's a little that's like a cliff. That's like a thing. It's called a call to action. It's called a call to action. So you're trying to make sure that everyone is on the same page and listening. So that's why people say like, put hearts in the chat and all that stuff. So that's a way to trigger the audience into doing something to give the streamer an idea of how many people are engaged, watching, and paying attention. You avoid the chat room drama stuff. There's a lot of chat room drama. Supposedly a lot comes from here. It is what it is. I don't care. If you're coming here just to talk to other people, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Things have changed a lot. Yes. You try to stream every day to keep it relevant. There you go. Yes, good days and the bad days. You started watching me. You was watching me on the Cyclone. Oh yeah, you remember that there, Mo? Yeah, that was a good one. Sunshine after the rain. Emojis are very, very distracting when you're outside in the field. So this is why I don't allow people to put up too many emojis on the screen. The Rose Gardens were amazing. Ariel is cool people. Yes, his birthday was, I think, today. Did the dance get put in from last night? No, I didn't record anything from the Mermaid Ball. What really got you was when I was at the World Trade Center. Oh, well, I'm glad I helped you out there, Mo. Good to see you there, Sandy. Loved the parade. So I will stay true to who I am and stay tuned because you're good to see the Mermaid Parade. The replay should be public really soon. Did it with such respect. Thank you so much. Easy Rider, I'm not the best, but I appreciate that. I try to be the best. You've seen dramas in other lives. Yeah, Deb, but it's Deb, it's a whole thing. I'm not going to go into who talks about the drama and stuff like that, but yeah, drama gets tossed around. Good. You just like to say hi and take everything in. Thank you so much, Janine. Appreciate it. Then when's the next Ride on the Beast? Soon. Don't know when. Good to see you, Nadine. We just want the Dutch. There you go. Yes, the Rose Gardens were fantastic. The other day. It was good stuff. Number one tour guide. I try to be a number one tour guide. Try to be. Look at this. We're over an hour already. My goodness. We are over an hour. Look at that. Just like that. Do 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to do 20 more minutes. We'll open it up. Well, we already have random questions coming in, so we already have random stuff coming in, but it's all good. I appreciate that, Mo. A lot of people say that. When will the Sims come back? Oh, I almost did a Sim today, but I chose to just talk to you guys one-on-one and really, really answer all your questions today. Anyone can walk around and get collectidations. That's what a lot of people here do. You got here in the end. Yes, you did. It's okay. It's okay, Easy Rider. Good to see you, Brooklyn Bella. I'm having a fantastic day. I'm having a fantastic day. Fireworks Fridays begin next Friday. What's my biggest pet peeve when it comes to group tours? My biggest pet peeve when it comes to group tours is people who don't know how to ride a bike and people who can't walk long distances. You have to understand that if you're on a walking tour, you got to walk. Some people can't seem to figure that out. It is fantastic. It is fantastic, Brooklyn Bella. Thank you so much. You liked it when Ange was streaming and she ran into me and my honey. Yes, Jennifer, you remember that? Yeah, she me and my wife out there in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. It was fantastic, Brooklyn Bella. You'll finally get your truck simulator today. You can't wait. Awesome. Truck simulator is great. My beads I got from a beautiful mermaid. Do I get any? Yes, I do get elderly people on my tours. Actually, sometimes for walking tours, they will tell me that I have people with mobility issues, and then I have to customize the tour for them. That's fine. If you tell me beforehand that you have mobility issues or you're in a wheelchair, that's fine. I've worked with groups like that before, but I did have some times where people have come with mobility issues on a regularly scheduled tour. With somehow the expectation that they're going to walk like 1.5 miles and they think they're going to do it. And it's sometimes if they're the only people on the tour, it's one thing, but it's another thing to have other people on the tour who are expecting, to see certain spots along the way. And you necessarily can't do that because a couple of people on the tour are holding everyone up. Those are my biggest pet peeves, are that people who kind of hold up who hold up the rest of the group. That's my biggest pet peeve. I'm in okay shape. I'm not in good shape. Yeah, people are not in shape these days. No, that's the number one. The things I get nervous about, especially on bicycle tours, is I haven't rode a bicycle in a long time. And when people say that we walk a lot here in New York City, that's a big red flag. That's like, oh no, how bad is this going to be? And I have people barely doing a 2-hour tour. I've had people on walking tours barely make it 45 minutes, a half hour. And that's when it gets really tough because it's I'm in okay shape. I just don't drink a lot. Now I don't. What are reliable sources for information for me to get New York City history? There's a lot of places. The New York Blue Book is another good one. The Blue Book is really good. And the Encyclopedia of New York City, and also New York Documentary Film. That kind of memorize a few of those things, and you'll be set. But you have to love New York City history, because the real nitty gritty stuff is kind of boring, but that's the kind of stuff I like. So I'm bad. I'm looking good. Thank you so much. I'm trying to look good. I'm trying. Group elevators, I have done that with group. I have done that with people, just yelling in an elevator. How hard is it? The tour guide exam is not hard. You have to love New York City history. It's a lot of memorization, but it's 150 questions. They all change every time you take the test within 90 minutes, so it's not too bad. You would walk, but you could not book a bike tour because you can't ride. Yes, Susan. Thank you. Yes, come on a walking tour. If you can't ride a bike, don't come on a bike tour. But I have had people who have came on my tours not knowing how to ride a bike and expecting me to teach them to ride a bike over the Brooklyn Bridge. That's like a big pet peeve of mine. Oh my God. People coming on a bike tour. I don't know how to ride a bike. Then why are you on this tour? And even if you say you haven't rode a bike in 30 years, that makes me very, very nervous, because I don't want people hurt. And especially going over Brooklyn Bridge and Central Park, those are like, people don't understand, like while Central Park sounds like a nice place, it's crazy. It gets crazy and crowded in there. So it's not cool. I think I've taken it on the Lark. All right. The tour guide test, you should take it. They have online tests here on the internet here. So nitty gritty is not boring. That's true. You love the pirate history. Well, New York necessarily doesn't have a pirate history, but yes, the Dutch came here in 1624 or 1623 to be very particular about it. My favorite New York City building is the Woolworth building. You will love to take the test, but asked me for your social security number. That's the official That's the official online test, Darren. There's other ones that you don't have to put in your social security number. There's other tours like that. That's the official, and that's the official DCA test you're taking there, Darren. If I had a chance to go back in time, what would I have loved to stream live? Oh boy, boss, if I had the choice, I would love to live stream the Republican National Convention in 2004. I was a part of a bike ride where it was 10,000 people, over 10,000 people, and I was at the very front of that, and I would have loved to live stream that. That was really great. That's if I have a time machine, of course. Or, of course, the fireworks show for the opening of the Brooklyn Bridge in 1883 was also epic. I'm not going to get a tour bus. No. That's why I do bicycle tours and walking tours. I don't want to impact the environment. If I do a motorized tour, it will be in a small van. Yeah, I think there is a out east, yes, in Long Island, yes. I think there's some pirate history out in Suffolk and Nassau counties. Go walk the dog there, John Laurel. See you later. All right, 13 more minutes. And then I'm going to finish this. Or actually a little bit left. Wow, it's already 3:30. Okay, no, 8 minutes. You guys get 8 more minutes. And I'm going to go because I feel like I've answered everyone's questions about yesterday's live stream. I feel like I have answered everyone's questions. I'll see you later, sunshine after the rain. Yeah. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. Used to work across from the rollover story. I still remember seeing huge crowds during the convention. Oh yeah, it was wild, Cliff. It was wild. Have a good day there, Felix. I'll see you later, photos. I can't wait for the Mermaid Parade footage to be public again. I'm gonna do a post here in the community tab when it becomes public again, so you will know. Make sure you have notification bell turned on. But if you have your notification bell turned on, you know when I post to my to my community page. So make sure you have notifications turned on, and you'll know when I post that video. What time do I anticipate the parade being up again? I really don't know, Mo. I really don't know because it's been processing since early this morning, since about 9 o'clock this morning. So it's been processing for a while. I think the video was taken down sometime around 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's Eastern time. So yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Sandy. It's always been a good time, Sandy. It's always been a good time. Yeah, you need to take some screenshots of it. Yeah. I need to take some screenshots. The ice sculpting on Governor's Island was fantastic. Yeah, the ice sculpting was good. That was fun. We'll do that again. We will do the ice sculpting again. Yeah, it's been processing for a while, Mo. It's been processing for a while. I've been kind of impatient about it. So I was like, what the hell? They're literally muting, I think, 3 minutes of it. So it's a little annoying. You're more than welcome, Zito. Have a great day. See, it looks like I'm touching the chat. Yeah, so Rock the Boat was the song that got us muted, ironically enough. But it was because we were directly in front of a speaker, and it was coming through really loud and clear. And that's what usually gets me on the copyright. Usually when the music comes in loud and clear, that's when I get the full copyright block on it. That's why I can't ride the Eldorado Auto scooters, because the sound system in there is so good and so loud that it just overwhelms everything. And I always get I have had some great live streams here on YouTube in the Eldorado Auto scooters, but those videos are all blocked. Is there one particular YouTuber? No. I already collaborated with the people who I already wanted to collaborate with. So Urbanist, I like Urbanist's content. I've been watching him since he was only on Facebook. So yeah, it was pretty good. So I don't want to. To be honest, a lot of people who have come to the live stream space are a little so. they don't really excite me, and yeah. So no, I don't want to collaborate with. There is nobody who I really want to collaborate with anyone. I guess you can slow that segment of Rock the Boat. I'm not going to slow it down, but it's going to be muted. Damn that Hughes Corporation, Sean. That's right. Yeah, it's you're more than welcome there, Deb. Yeah, it's yeah. You're more than welcome there, Diana Lee. More exciting live streams to come. More exciting live streams to come. We're gonna have some more, so don't worry about it. When will the Polar Express? When the Polar Express was open, the music was so loud you could hear it from your apartment. Yes, the Polar Express was a loud sound system, but now where the Polar Express used to be is the Phoenix roller coaster. So I think we upgraded in that little corner of Coney. We have that beautiful Phoenix. I've seen some pictures of the log flume that is going in. And actually, I don't think Norman sent me a photo of the log flume. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. So the great Norman, this is Norman Blake's photo. This is taken last night of the log flume. Look how beautiful that is. There is the log flume. All lit up. The log flume and the family coaster. All lit up right there. So we're going to see that. That's going to look great on a foggy night. So thank you so much there, Darren. I will keep up the good work. Have a blessed day, Susan. It does look really cool. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. And they're going to all be opened up. The idea is to get that all opened up by 4th of July. You like that, Shar? Awesome. Thank you so much, Ramona. Love the behind the scenes of the mayor. Oh, absolutely. No, Pencil Subway Art. You saw history, Pencil Subway Art. You saw history yesterday on the live stream. Again, you saw, in summation, in my final 2 minutes here, in summation, yeah, shout out to Norman Blake. He is the Coney Island maestro when it comes to photography. You're more than welcome, Susan. You saw history yesterday. You saw what the Coney Island Mermaid Parade really means, and you see what it's really all about. And you got to see history yesterday, especially history, seeing it from the inside, as a friend of everyone who makes Coney Island happen. I'm very privileged. I've worked a long time to get where I am at and to make the connections that I have made in Coney Island. So I've worked at this for quite some time to make it to where it is right now. And while people, again, everyone's welcome to come down here and show the neighborhood. I like that. That's awesome. You guys know where to find the real Coney Island, as also the real New York, to see the real city, the people who make it happen. And I'm very lucky that here in Coney Island, I could call these people my friends, and again, to be invited in and to show you guys what it's like from the inside of the parade is always a treat. And yeah, it is neat. Well, the Mermaid Parade's the largest art parade in the United States, Lewis. I don't know what's so funny about that. It's an art parade. It's supposed to be weird and funky. It is not the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is a big corporate event. Now, mind you, Macy's did invite Coney Island, USA to be a part of their pandemic parade, which I'm very grateful about. But it's not the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's not something that's corporate. It's homegrown. It's weird. It's messy. It's not a polished event. It's a people's parade. Anyone could join. Anyone could be a part of it. So yeah, and if it feels, it's like Mardi Gras meets a whole bunch of other, like Carnival, and it's crazy, and everyone expresses themselves and has a good time. It's contemporary art, and yeah, it is contemporary art. Absolute pencil subway art. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys appreciate seeing the real Coney. Because again, nobody showed it. I mean, everyone, you saw the real deal there. So, oh, the Halloween parade is great too. But yeah, I like Mermaid Parade. You don't like corporate parades? Much better to be an artist in creativity. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so there you go. So hopefully the video will be up and running later on this afternoon. And you're more than welcome, Shar. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning on in. So yeah, from the live stream layer out here in the west end of Coney, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later, folks. Ta-di-ta, nighty-night, bye-bye.